Since the start of summer, I have been jumping from one shop launch to the next, and somehow I barely had time to fully move into my new art studio here at Katnipp Studios. With the festive season around the corner, I'm finally carving out some time to give this space a makeover and make it feel like home. So let's finally settle in and move into the new Katnipp Studios together, shall we?
I don't even know where to start.
Good morning guys, welcome to another Small Business Diaries. I need to start prepping for Christmas. We've literally just done the shop launch this week. Actually we did it on Sunday, it's currently Wednesday when I'm filming this. But we are jumping straight into the Christmas launch. I need to send off for the large gaming mouse mats for Christmas, and I'm thinking of doing two designs because we're going to do a theme called Coquette Christmas. This is my Milanote mood board and inspiration that I did a few weeks back. I've actually got the enamel pins already here, which we still need to unbox. I need to actually send off for the mouse mats because they take a couple of weeks to arrive. First of all though, I've blocked the first half of the day out just to like organise the studio. I found on Printify that you can get rugs made. Thought, how cool would it be to have a catnip rug over here? So if you've been watching the vlogs, you know I got this sofa for free. It's still a little smelly, to be honest. It smells like attic, it's gross. But I thought, how cool would it be to have like a catnip print like across the back? I was thinking just my classic clouds and like yellow stars, and then maybe some art prints up here. But as you can see, we've got all like racking over here, so I just want to like move that over a little bit and just arrange all this stuff because it's kind of just been like laid out everywhere and the shelves are a little bit empty. So I was thinking of putting like books on these shelves, and I don't know, just trying to settle in a little bit more because I have been slowly tidying it as we go. But ultimately the priority this week is just have a little bit of an organisation session, move things around, get those organised on the shelf there on the racking, and sent off for the gaming mouse mats. That is the goal. Let's get to it, shall we?
I don't even know where to start.
I'm thinking move the racking all the way over here, and we're going to take one of these desks through there. I guess this bit is going to be like a storage area. What do I do with this? As you guys might know, if you watched last week's vlog, I have been struggling a little bit with the whole balance with work and life, and I have the tendency to go all in with work, and as a result my mental and physical health has been in a massive funk lately. Oh, I've had this shelf since I first ever started Katnipp. Back in my bedroom. I got it from Argos. It's such a hodgepodge. I got it from Argos and it was like 40 quid or 30 quid or something really cheap, and we added these extra shelves in, and they've been my pin shelves ever since. And now Dean's moved the pin shelves around, so I don't know what to do with it. But it's like really broken. But I feel sentimental towards it, so I don't know what I'm going to do because it's a bit shallow. Do I keep it? Is it weird to get sentimental over a shelf? Like literally, I painted this like in my bedroom and I've had it like here. I guess I'm gonna have to break it down and use it as firewood. I'm sorry, shelf. It's such a dodgy job because we added shelves like ourselves. I have no idea why, but Dean got these big massive boxes from Daisy and Bump when we bought them, and we literally got a massive pile of them. I don't think we'll use them. They're absolutely humongous. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I'm going to move this table into the other studio, I think, and I'm going to use it as a printer. These are kitchen islands from IKEA, and I'm going to use it as a printer station where we can put like our vinyl rolls and stuff, because at the minute we've got like this free one from the hub, and I'm going to take that out and give it back to the offices and put this in its place. Wow, that's heavy! Could you just come help me drag this through? I feel like sometimes a reset of your space or a clean and organisation session is just what you need, and I know that I'm slipping into bad habits because the signs start to show up
all around my life. My wardrobe at home becomes increasingly large. I start to accumulate clutter and leave things lying around, and it's kind of like an endless cycle and a like loop you can get caught in. So I've been in the studio for like over 2 months now, I think it is, and yet it is just like I've moved in, because I've just been focused on the shop launch and working around it and in between all the mess. Honestly, I had my desk at one point and I was just sat there and all around me was just a mess. And I just sat in the middle of the mess and just focused on my work rather than tidying up the mess. And sometimes I feel like a tidy and organised environment promotes a sense of control and reduces my stress a lot. So my clutter leads to feelings of being overwhelmed, which in turn increases my stress, and it's just like this endless loop that I get stuck in. On the other hand, when I clean, I create a more calming space, it promotes my focus, increases my productivity, and creates a much more peaceful environment for me to work in, and just really helps my mental health in general. So the act of cleaning and organising itself also feels a little therapeutic, and it provides like a sense of accomplishment and like feels like a really good reset. This is currently the printing corner over here. We've got Ronnie, and we've created this walkway just over here so we can get in easily without pushing it against the wall, and we can replace the vinyl rolls that we need to replace. So I like everything pushed against the wall, but to be honest, having it off the wall is just easier, because then we don't run the risk of accidentally like knocking anything like the inks and damaging it. So it eliminates the damage risk if we just have it in a fixed position. It's got locks on its feet. And then now we've got this, so we can put the vinyl rolls on top of here. It needs scrubbing and probably some white vinyl across. And we have this free desk over here where we're keeping the jugs for the ink, the waste ink. And yeah, we can put the vinyl rolls across here and stuff, which is good, these shelves. And it looks really good in this corner. I definitely want to do a vinyl print at one point, saying Ronnie's printing station or something like that, and maybe a neon sign, because I think it would look really cool. This is the printing area so far, and there's a lot more storage. So at the back, and you can come around the back of here. This is where my desk used to be, can you remember? And I would sit here and look out to the studio, but now it's Ronnie's printing station. So now we've got this walkway through the back. We just need a cable box, and our vinyl rolls are currently on here. These are stands, I think, for the vinyl rolls. I don't know what they are. But we could actually store them under here, under the shelving. And then we also have this space under here. At the minute, we've got some waste jugs. But this was my desk. I've kept the shelves and stuff up over here. But a good thing about having this worktop is when we print things, we can actually use this to like peel things off and stuff. I'll probably want to replace this with white eventually. This was completely secondhand. Most of the stuff in the studio has been secondhand or like hand-me-downs and stuff. Because if we bought this all from new, it'd cost a fortune. And this was also free. And look at this, how satisfying is this? It's two separate things, but it's pretty much the exact same size. That's very satisfying. So yeah, this is just an extra worktop where we could use stickers, or maybe when we finished a print run, we can just lay it out here ready to be done on the other desk. I don't know if you guys noticed as well, but we actually bought another printer. To be honest, it was a little bit of a rash decision. This is just a normal wide format art printer that we bought for £200 off Daisy and Bump when they were moving out, because they had two and they didn't need this one, and we haven't had time to install it or try it out. I'm just going to continue with the plans, because the last collection of this year is Christmas and some planner stuff that I want to do in the Katnipp calendar. So I'm not going to worry about this right now, but it could be one of those purchases that just ends up gathering dust, to be honest. There's also a lot I want to do on Ronnie. I want to do wall art prints next year, and I just decided this year there's just not enough hours in the day to experiment, so next year that's going to be on my goal list. But this printing corner is actually coming together quite nicely. I think it just needs, yeah, like a neon sign or something over here, and then it's like Ronnie's printing corner. This is why I needed another office, because this space was where my desk was, and we were really like cramped in here. And then just as we move around here, we've replaced these tables with the IKEA ones. We've got secondhand. Again, I'm going to vinyl wrap these in white like I've done over there. Dean's just packaging orders, but this is how it's coming along. It's coming along nice. The reason I like this is because it's got shelving in it, so we've got all the mugs and stuff, and we can also like store things on these shelves. And then we've got another bin around here. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my dinner now and then continue organising my office. On the subject of self-care and mental health, I actually have been browsing Skillshare lately, and some of my favourite classes actually been their lifestyle classes, and they have kindly sponsored today's video. For those of you who may not know what Skillshare is, it's an amazing online learning community filled to the brink with classes. I originally signed up for Skillshare years ago now, and I actually found them through Leah Lexon, who has her own YouTube channel. And I originally went there for illustration classes, how to develop a style, and I was totally drawn in then and there. Developing and learning a skill, once you've developed and learned that skill, you can then apply that to your life, and that is something that cannot be bought. Taking time to invest in yourself with new skills is like what has changed my life dramatically. And although I started with their more art and illustration based classes, they also have a bunch of classes from like cinematography, filmmaking, business, and the one that I am currently drawn to a lot at the minute, which is their lifestyle and productivity vlogs. And actually they've started incorporating these things called learning paths, which I think is really cool. So basically they bundled a bunch of really good creators together in different classes, and you can kind of work your way through each different class. The one that actually stood out to me a couple of days ago was this one right here, which is the self-care essentials, embrace and nurture the real you. And the first class that they actually have is embrace, nurture and grow your authentic self. And this class just stood out to me loads because I've just been feeling in a funk, as I have shared with you guys here on this YouTube channel in the last two vlogs. And I think focusing on this and really hearing from other creators and experts in the field, I think this is like really going to help me out. And for those of you guys who didn't know, I'm actually a teacher on Skillshare, and I have my very first class. So if you're interested in growing a small business, maybe if you're watching these vlogs you are, I have actually done a whole class breaking down how to pick a brand name. So you can actually follow me as a teacher over on Skillshare as well. If you guys would like to try it out for free, they are offering the first 500 people to click the link in my description a 1 month free trial of Skillshare. A huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video.
Packaging improvements can be exponential in terms of a title, 10% improvement could have twice as many views, 4 times as many views, 10.
I think I'm going to move all these rackings over here and then put these on the top of the racking, and then the racking's just going to be like empty space, just like blocking over here, and then I've got more space to maneuver. I need to have to move all these boxes and then put them back. Right, gotta do what you gotta do. If anyone local would like to come and pick up these boxes, send me an email because we are not going to use these. Also, I bought these foam boards from Hobbycraft weeks ago now because I want to print characters on them and like put them around the studio. How cool would that be? So in a vlog coming up, maybe we could do like Christmas ones or like Halloween. It's a bit late for Halloween now, but maybe we could do like Christmassy ones and dot them around the studio. Do you know what I mean? I thought that would be cool. This unicorn pinata has been with me since Katnipp Studio 1. This is my first ever studio. I can't get rid of it. It's like so weathered and dusty. But can anyone remember these on like my really old vlogs? Where should I put it? Maybe I could put it. Maybe we need like a pinata unicorn character or something. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put him pride in my place so that he's in all the. Maybe we should give him eyes after all this time. Look, it's that old that the pastel tissue is starting to fade. Let's put it up here. There you go, pastel unicorn pinata. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be a good workout. Oh, there's another stray box. Oh, these boxes are so annoying.
I found this comic book in a charity shop and it's really funny. I had to get it. I'd love a Katnipp comic book one day. I love reading through these. I actually got this book here when I went to Amsterdam. I have not done much or made much progress today. All I've done is answer my emails and like move stuff around the studio. Where on earth is the time going? I keep procrastinating and watching YouTube videos, so that's where my time's going. Anyway, I thought because it's nearly 4 o'clock, I've made a little like notes of things that I want, like picture frames, cable box tidies, command hooks, and a rubbish bin. And we need some cleaning spray, so I was cleaning those over there. So I'm gonna quickly nip into town and go to B&M before it shuts and buy a bunch of stuff and then come back and finish the studio. Before we leave today as well, I have some leftover vinyl from the printer from Ronnie, and I'm gonna see if I can wrap my table in the vinyl I've already got in, because if you watch my vlogs you know that I love a good vinyl furniture refurb job. It's a really fast, really easy way to change up your desk colour without doing any permanent damage like painting. But then I thought, well, is furniture vinyl that different from normal vinyl? Probably, but I thought I just want it white, and this is really hard wearing, this vinyl that we use for our stickers, and it is like waterproof, weatherproof, 3-year outdoor vinyl. In fact, our vinyl is actually changing to 5-year outdoor vinyl, so it's even more durable, and they're actually designed for signage, like for outside signage. So I thought, surely it's durable enough that vinyl actually feels like better quality than the vinyl that I buy online. However, it's not quite big enough, so I'm gonna have to do it in 2 strips, but because I got this desk for free from this office and I really love it. It's really big, but it's a proper cubby kind of office-based desk where you can put them in like cubicles and cubbies, if that makes sense. But I love how big it is. It like fits in the space so good, but I hate the colour. It's like 2001 orange wood plastic, eat your heart out. First stop though, oh, 555. Angel number there. First off, let's do a little spot shopping. Look who I just bumped into taking the post into reception.
Hello.
Hello, Mike. Oh, look at all these post bags. Also, look how cool that art gallery looks in there. Oh, look at all those bags. Woohoo. I know, we have, haven't we? Sakura-chan. Yeah. Working. Oh, I'm sweating.
Exactly. It's like a huge difference between audio and video podcasting. It's going to spell out, and that's like the format for all of our intros. It's hook.
good. Ah, why do people put price stickers on stuff?
Ta-da! These turned out so cute, what the heck? I love them. I might add them to my store. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if I should add these.
Visual experience, which, yes, we talked about this a little bit with our Jenny Moyos video.
Oh, this wall isn't straight. Oh, cute.
You can live the exact same life that you used to. I mean, if they can, then good for them. I don't think that is true, but you can keep aspects of your life. It's a great addition to my income. I was still getting money from Patreon.
Ooh, look how cozy my space is starting to look. I need to clear everything up because there's vinyl on the floor and everything, and it's starting to look really nice. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it in the evening. My desk is looking nice. This actually turned out pretty good. If you look really closely, you can kind of see where the seams are, but my desk mat hides a lot of it, so that's good. It is like 8 p.m. now, so I am really hungry and want to make my tea. I've been going to bed really late lately, and I'm in a really bad sleeping habit. I am a night owl. We have been leaving work so late. We've been doing like 10-12 hour shifts. We've just been getting in the zone and working really late since our Vampy's Vault range. Anyway, how cute are those art prints I did? I'm actually well buzzing about them. It's so funny because you can do artwork, right, that takes hours and hours and hours, like a full illustration, but then you can do something so simple as that, and sometimes graphically minimalistic art prints work out the best, and it looks so cozy and cute. I mean, look at that. I'm not gonna lie, off camera, this frame right here fell down, so I had to add more. I think it's because the wall is slightly wonky. It's just like a cheap stud wall. Hey, why have you gone so dark? Hello? Anyway, I think one thing that would be really cool is to have a rug here and like a coffee table. And then just over that, we have got all the shelves and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I only scheduled half a day to do this organising, but I've kind of just got in the floor and I ended up creating art prints and all sorts. But it is looking really cosy and nice in here now. I really like it. I just wish it was slightly smaller. Just purely because the rent is so high. The rent is so high on this room and it stresses me out because that's an extra outgoing, and I don't like to have extra outgoing because it's more pressure and stress to perform and always be doing well all the time. But it's one of those things, I think. It's like one of those growing pains you just have to go through. But it's looking really cozy actually. I have to admit though, I do really love having my own space. It is really nice to just like edit in here, film in here, especially because we've been doing really late nights and I've just been like cozy with my lamp and just getting into a state of flow and doing work. It's been really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna finally go home.
Can we show the vlog how big the printer cartridges are after running?
What? Oh, the cartridges for the printer have come and Dean wanted me to show you how big they are. This is the print cartridges, and yes.
That's just one, that's magenta.
This is just one, yeah, the magenta ink. You don't shake these on, do you? It's only white. Holy smokes, we've actually run out of all of our ink. I think a lot of it has been test prints, hasn't it, as we get used to the printer. It was quite pricey getting all the inks. How much was it for the full set?
But for every single one,
for every single ink.
From 2 whites, it was like nearly 500 quid.
It was nearly £500 for all the inks.
That's
but
two gloss, one magenta, one yellow, one black and one cyan.
We have been doing hundreds and hundreds of stickers, but I thought I'd tell you what it is. And to be honest, I would sometimes place an order on my sticker manufacturer that costs more than that. So factoring in how much it used to cost me to get made, it's still considerably cheaper when you see how many stickers we've actually printed. I think at the moment it's not because we've like been test printing a lot of them, but if you factor everything in, it still works out a lot cheaper than getting them manufactured, and it means that we can offer hopefully wall stickers and stuff next year, which I'm very excited about, but I'm not going to think about that until next year. And car bumper stickers as well as being one of them. Anyway, I'm going to finally go home because it's so late and I'm starving. See you in the morning. Oh, it's really tangy now for in here. Makes the studio extra cozy. I can't wait to go back to Japan and get some more gachapon. I need more because I've got empty shelves. Another excuse to get more gachapon. I've got this little case from Japan. Oh look, it's my classic vlogging lens when I first ever started my channel. I'm sorry, but there is no better feeling than sitting in a fresh, clean room that's been freshly tidied and organised. We still have the corner over there with all the shelving, but I've actually, for the shelving racks over there in that corner, I've bought this pink like coat hanger thing because I thought what I could do is each season when we get new apparel in, I could order a few and like line it up so that it's in the background, kind of like a little shop display, and then have like a bag on it or something, and then a lamp, and then maybe some sort of curtains just to corner that bit off, and it can be like a little aesthetic corner. And I also want a rug and a coffee table where the sofa is. I'm going to be honest, if you haven't been keeping up with the vlogs, I got that sofa for free from an office downstairs and it smells so bad. That's not even the issue. It's not very comfy because it's leather and I've put like a pink sofa cushion on it. It's just not comfy at all. Like, I don't love sitting on it. I do still sit on it now and then, especially when I'm doing like social media or replying to messages or whatever, but I do think I want like a chunkier, comfier sofa, so I'm going to have a look out. I'm not going to buy it from you because it's just the office. I'll have a look out in like charity shops and see what they've got, because I've got that sofa cover and I'll just give this one back away for free. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that. It is now 12:30, so I've actually set my clock so that it's right this time, and I'm going to tick that off. Organise and clean studio off my Notion. I've got to do some Patreon work, so I want to show them the behind the scenes before this vlog goes out. They get to see things in advance before it goes out anywhere else on my social media. And then I've got to answer my emails, and then the most important task for today is actually to design my Christmas mouse mats and get them sent off ASAP. Anyway, I am going to end this vlog here because we have a very, very busy 2 weeks coming up in Katnipp Studios, so watch out for next week when we will be heading to Roland, we'll be heading to London, and we'll be trying to sort out our new Christmas launch and getting to work on this Christmas mouse mat. Thanks so much for watching. I love you.